This week, we had the opportunity to gather 177 inmates in a Florida women's correctional facility to have our very first ever Galantines Day. We got to transform their entire prison chapel with decorations and flowers and ribbons and all kinds of color. We shared a meal with them. We gave them each a rose and a journal. One lady shared with a member of our team that no one had given her flowers in her life. Another lady said that she hadn't smelled a rose in 19 years since her incarceration began. We then had several speakers who shared the good news of Jesus with these ladies, many of which had never heard the gospel before.
You have to replace that because Jesus said, no, I didn't come to condemn you. I came to give you life. I came to give you freedom. I came to give you joy. I didn't come to condemn you in a spiritual sense. That's not why I showed up here. Ladies, the best news for us in this room today, whether you've been following Jesus for 20 years or you're going to start following Jesus today, the best news is that you never forget that there was a punishment for our sin, and Jesus came and took that for us. He took it for the woman here caught in adultery. He took it for the woman of the world. He took it for you. He took it for me. He took it from everyone in this building. And there is a hope that we have when we believe that and we live in that.
I've been through a whole lot of stuff in my life that I felt was going to tear me apart, and times when I felt like I was going to sink. But Jesus always stood up on my behalf and brought peace to whatever situation I was going through. And him being able to rest in the bottom of that boat showed me that I can rest in the middle of my storms too.
"25 inmates gave their lives to Jesus, and after the event, we had the opportunity to baptize 35 ladies. On this beautiful day, we were witnesses to Jesus breaking chains of trauma, mental health, and abuse.
We don't always know what to do, but we know who holds our future. And He is in those skies, and He is looking at us, and He died for us. So we stand when we know nothing, and we broke to our Lord.
In spite of you, whatever you're going through in life, I always try to encourage people, uplift people, tell them that they're beautiful. God would never leave you or forsake you, because He's never turned His back on me. Even though when I felt hopeless when I lost my mom, when I looked back, God was still carrying me. So He always encouraged me, because sometimes I have bad days, sometimes I have good days, and it's always something. But in spite of what I'm going through, I always share the word with someone